Now, regarding article and place of residence, there is a very important and interesting fact. When we say that a person has gone to a particular place for a very usual work, then we do not use the. Let me exemplify it. I went to office for work. I went to office for work. It's very natural that I have gone to office to do my work. But when I went to office to do something else rather than my work, then the use would be such. I went to the office to check the elevators. It's not my work. I was told to do so. I went to the office to check the elevators normally, which is not my work, but I was told to check the elevators by going to the office. But when I'm saying that I went to office for work I'm going, I went to office. Just the same way. The prisoners were sent to prison. The prisoners were sent to prison. Prisoners are sent to prison to do their time for the crimes they have committed. It's a very usual thing, which is why prison here is not preceded by the. But when we say the inspectors, the dignitaries, the visitors were sent to the prison to inspect the sanitation, the sanitation of the prisoners. So the inspectors have gone for a particular purpose, So when they have gone for a particular purpose, we'll have to use the before prison. I visit the temple. I visit temples for worship. I visit my local temple to worship. But when I am going to the temple for another reason than worship, an unusual thing, then we'll have to use the before temple. I visited the temple to feed the beggars. I visited the temple to feed the beggars. Normally we don't visit the temple to do any other thing rather than except worshipping the God, which is the usual thing. But when the unusual thing like feeding the beggars or doing something else that is apart from the temple's main reason, cause or purpose, then we'll use the before temple. Just the same way we use the before prison, or the same way we use the before office. Though I have mentioned it before, the residents of a particular country, we will have to use the to denote them. The Indians, the Italians, the Americans, the British. Additionally, I need to mention here that when we are describing a particular class of people with a particular ideology, those people, those sections of people will also take the before them. Just like that, the communists, the socialists, the capitalists, the proletariats, the bourgeois, the Nazis. So these segments of the society, bourgeois, proletariat, capitalists, socialists, Nazis, fascists, these people, they follow a particular ideology. Their actions are based on that particular ideology. And when people of that particular ideologies are indicated, we will have to use the before it. The Marxists, the Leninists, the Maoists, these people, they follow a particular ideology which sets them apart from the rest of the society, which is why to denote them we will use the before them. You can check on the examples for the further clarification. Likewise, when we are segmenting, we are dividing a particular part of the people based on their financial condition. We will use the before them, just like it. If you want to know the current situation of the society, ask the poor. Ask the poor, because the poor know what is the current situation of the society, how difficult it is to run the family. So when you need to know something of the society, ask the poor. The poor people here are set apart based on their economic condition. So are the rich people. If you want to know about investments, ask the rich. If you want to know about investments, ask the rich. Rich people, they know a lot about investments, how to make money, generate income. So you ask them. Here also, we are particularizing a particular portion of the society based on their finances, based on their economic situation. Just the same way, based on the physical capability or disabilities, we can also use the before a particular group of the society. Like, if you want to know how difficult is life, ask the blind. If you want to know how difficult it is to pass a single day, ask the blind. Here, the blind means the blind people, how difficult it is for them to spend a single day, how struggling their days are. If you want to know them, if you want to know how difficult it is to spend a day, ask the blind. It means the blind people.